This is the third time that I recorded this video. I have been having so many technical difficulties, but it's okay because you know what? It's done now. It's done. My mouth is so dry though. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've already been here before. My name is Alisha and I create content for people who are looking to get some personal growth, gain some mental clarity, and become fearless. I mean, I'm still scared of some things, but we're trying to become fearless in life. So I'm excited to discuss this topic with you guys because it's something that we could all collectively improve on. Yes, because I can improve myself. But are you the type of person that says you're gonna go to bed at a certain time and then, you get into bed, maybe you're having some trouble sleeping, or you just wide ass awake. Your phone's right there because, you're using her for an alarm, but she real tempting, she looking good, you can't sleep anyway. So you just grab your phone. You just gonna play on it until you can fall asleep. And then 45 minutes to an hour goes by and you've already been on your phone for this long and you still ain't sleep. How many times have you gotten a good night's sleep after that? Getting a good night's rest sets you up for success for the next day, because trying to do things that you want to do to be successful while you're tired is not fun. But when you don't get a good night's sleep, you wake up groggy, you're tired, you feel heavy, you're irritable, the way that person's chewing their breakfast is pissing you off. But when you get a good night's sleep, you feel good, you wake up feeling nice. Now I know depending on our lifestyle, some of us are bartenders, some of us are promotional models, some of us are sales reps that have to make late night sales calls or go to late sales meetings and things like that. So having a set bedtime schedule can be a little difficult, but the tools that we're gonna discuss are going to be tools that all of us can use. So the first step is definitely picking a bedtime. So I know for my bartenders out there, y'all don't get off work until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you can start off small, and if you know you're not gonna get off work until 4 o'clock in the morning on, let's say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then set your bedtime to about 6 a.m. And that way you can have a consistent sleep schedule. You sleep your 8 hours and then you can get started on your day. And maybe keep that same schedule even on your off days, just to remain consistent. Adding 8 hours to whenever you end up eventually going to bed. Yes, getting that 8 hours of sleep is great, but when you have a consistent schedule, it's definitely more beneficial in the long run. So first step, definitely set yourself a bedtime. So right now my schedule is about 10 p.m. For others, maybe you're not used to going to bed until about 1 in the morning. Start off small. Maybe just set your bedtime to like 12. You can't, go to sleep at 1 in the morning every single night and then decide overnight, I'm just gonna go to bed at 10 p.m. from now on. That's not gonna happen that way. Do whatever schedule works for you to get your 8 hours and helps to set you up for a good morning and also a good night. The next step would be deciding what point in your night or how early before bed you want to come off your phone. A few good tips to do this is start off by just doing 30 minutes. A lot of us it's a habit to just take our phone into bed with us or grab our phone when it's right next to us while we're in bed if we can't sleep. Trust me, I used to do the same thing. I used to go to sleep with the TV on. And I used to bring my phone into bed with me and just, I'm just gonna play in it until I go to sleep. But it's actually holding us up from getting to bed. And another tip is keep your phone away from you. One, it'll force you to get up on your legs, walk over and turn off your alarm in the morning, which may help with your snoozing, but it could also help with just making sure your phone's away, because then you're gonna have to put in that extra effort to go get your phone and then get comfortable in bed again. So it's always best just to put your phone away before you get into bed, and then also start off small, just 30 minutes before bed, and eventually work yourself up to maybe about 2 hours. So now that you have this newfound time, once you locked in when you're gonna come off your phone before bed, you have 30 minutes to an hour now that you're not on your phone, you're not scrolling, you're not, doing anything on Facebook or Instagram. So here are a few ideas of things that you can do with this, newfound time. So the first is reading. Reading, you go ahead and get yourself some knowledge nuggets. Reading can also put you to sleep. How many times are you reading and then you get halfway down the page and you're like knocked out? So if you're having trouble sleeping, you can go ahead and read and it'll put you right to bed. But honestly, it's a good way to keep your mind stimulated without, looking at a screen. And, having a hard copy book, it's always nice. It makes you feel, a little, makes you feel cool. You get your reading glasses, you sit there, you read your book, you look all cool, you know. But yeah, so reading is a really awesome tool to use in place of being on your phone right before bed. Another thing is journaling. I mean, y'all know I swear by journaling, especially gratitude journaling. So you can write 3 things that happened in your day that were really good, or maybe just recap your whole day and talk about all the good stuff that happened in your day. This would not only train yourself to be more positive, but it also lets you go into bed with a more positive mindset. Like, it's hard going to sleep when you're mad or you're in this negative mindset, like you're just thinking of all the bad things. But when you are writing about good things and you're expressing gratitude and things like that before bed, it's so much easier just to be like, it was such a beautiful day. Like, all of us, honestly, all of us have a good day. All it takes is us to acknowledge the good in that day. So just remember that when you come down to the end of your day and you're like, oh my God, it was so crappy. But like, there are at least 3 things that happen in your day that were really good. Another idea is breathing or meditation. Honestly, I didn't get hip to meditation until this week, like really hip, like actually tried it. And I ain't even full on tried it yet. But I was leaving work, and again, this is not related to nighttime routines, but I was leaving work and I was super frustrated with my day and just all around frustrated with work. Like, I'm a 9-to-5er, you know, my day job is not my passion. I love my job, like what I do is really cool, but it's not my passion. And I was just like super frustrated. So I'm like here, and I needed to bring myself here because now I have 15 to 20 minutes before I get to the gym, and I'm trying to be my A game when I get to the gym. I'm trying to be ready, throw these weights around, be popping, all that good stuff, because y'all know I love it. Gains mommy. But I wasn't in that mindset while I was driving to work or driving to the gym. So what I did was I was like, I can't listen to my hyped up music because it's just gonna set me off even more. It's gonna get me hype, and that's not where I need to be right now. I was just gonna try to listen to my vibing playlist, you know, the little chill joint. But listening to that wasn't there for me either. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna listen to a meditation podcast and see if that'll bring me down. So I found a podcast called the Meditation Society of Australia, and I listened to the episode called Your Inner Voice. It was just the first one. I was like, oh, this looks cool, whatever, I'll just do it. It's only 10 minutes long. So I was like, perfect. I'll get to the gym by the time this is over. So I started listening to it, and granted, it's not like close your eyes, meditation and all that stuff, but listening to that podcast or that episode while I was driving and just listening to what they said, and you know, it's all about your inner voice and listening to your inner voice. Basically, like, you know what's right from wrong, listen to that voice, listen to your gut. People say it all the time. But it was just really cool to listen to that and see how it took me from here and it brought me down. And I just can only imagine right now the effect that it would have to listen to something like that right before bed. Like, we gonna be out like babies, like snoring, knocked out. We'll run through it back real quick. So first thing is to pick a bedtime, set a bedtime. You don't have to be extremely consistent on the first time, but maybe make it a goal to be in bed by a certain time, you know, maybe 3 out of the 7 days a week or 4 out of the 7 days a week, and gradually increase that. The next thing is deciding at what point before you go to bed when you're going to come off your phone. You can start off small, 30 minutes, and then gradually increase to an hour. Come off your phone just so that blue light ain't messing with your mental strength, your chemicals in your brain, all that good stuff. But you also get some newfound time to do the third thing, which is replace that time that you have now with a positive habit or a positive replacement. Yeah. But those are the 3 things that I wanted to talk about today in terms of bedtime routines. It's definitely something that I still need to work on myself. But we're going to do this together. And if y'all have any ideas as to what else we can replace that time with, go ahead and comment it down below. And, you know, we can all just talk about it together as a family. No, stop. But yeah, let's do this personal growth. Let's keep on growing. This bedtime routine is key. So let me know how yours develops. And thank you for being here. You know, time is valuable, like I said, and I appreciate that you decided to take that time and spend it here with me, because you ain't gonna get that time back. So I just stole it. No, I'm just kidding. But I really do appreciate it. And you know, if you make it to the end of these videos, then you a real one. Remember, progress is better than no progress. And peace out, Cub Scouts. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Peace out, Cub Scouts.